Hey everyone, I'm Piet, Levy. I'm the music writer with the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel and tapmilwaukee.com. I'm here backstage at the Pabst Theater, where tonight, September 11th, Ed Sheeran, the man next to me, he's going to be performing for a sold-out show. Ed, thanks for chatting with us for a few minutes.
No, thank you. Cool.
So what's it typically like on a show day like this? How do you try to get prepared?
There's not really much time to be honest. There's so much time to fill in blanks. No, so little time to fill in the blanks in America. Like in England, there was kind of 5 years of doing lots of radio and lots of promo. When the album came out, it was just the tour was the tour. But the blanks that have to be filled in now is all the promo. So there's not a lot of time to get prepared. It's just promo, and then show.
Yeah, and sleep at some point, right?
After the show, yeah.
After the show. Okay, sure. So, yeah, you're playing tonight here at the Pabst Theater. Starting this morning, people started to line up outside the theater. Like, people are lining up to see you. Like, what is that like for you when people are taking an entire day, perhaps, to just sit, just to see you perform? What's it like to see that?
I kind of feel bad about it because they're just sitting outside all day getting cold or warm or whatever. Yeah, I sometimes feel really bad about it. There were some girls in Orlando that were there from 6 o'clock in the morning, and I went out to see them before the show, but got a little bit mental. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel bad. You just want to open the doors early and just let them in, but obviously you have to sound check and whatnot.
Yeah, right. Is it what's that like? I guess is it weird? How would you describe it? I guess to have all this female attention as a 21-year-old gentleman.
I guess it's good, yeah. I guess it's good. It's a little kind of overwhelming. I've never really pictured myself as that kind of act, but yeah, it's going well.
Cool. So, well, I already interviewed you for tapmilwaukee.com, and that interview is at our site if people want to go check it out. So we decided to try to reach out to some of your fans, see if they had some questions for you, kind of give the floor a little bit.
Cool.
So I have a couple here that I wanted to kind of go over with you. One fan wanted to know, now that you're famous, how do people treat you? I mean, what is it like now, compared to before you were famous? Do you notice any difference in terms of behavior towards you or what life's like, essentially?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, I get taken a lot more seriously now. Whenever, before I had any success, I'd want to do stuff. And I'd say this is what I want to do, and I'm going to achieve it in this amount of time. And people would look at me like I'm mental. And over the last few years, every single thing that I said that I wanted to do and was going to happen has happened. So now people take me a bit more seriously. So if I say I want to sell 3 billion copies of my album in America, people aren't laughing at me anymore. They're thinking it might be an achievable goal. Obviously, there's a lot of work that goes into it, but yeah, people take me a lot more seriously.
Yeah.
But then also on the flip side, you get a lot of negative energy towards you of people that have never met you. So people make up their mind on the sort of person that I am based on my music, which is a bit kind of, I try to put myself out there as a nice guy, and sometimes I just meet people that hate me before they've even spoken to me. So,
Sure.
yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Well, those haters can hate, but you just keep on going, doing your thing.
That's all good, man.
Here's another question that came through was, when did you first learn to play guitar, and why did you pick up the guitar?
I played the piano and cello beforehand, and they didn't really suit me.
Okay.
Yeah, so I picked up a guitar, learnt some songs, and yeah, I mean, I just enjoy music. I enjoy playing music, and the guitar. I've never really enjoyed playing classical music. I love playing popular culture music, like from anything, and the guitar allows you to do that quite easily.
Another question was, who are your main inspirations? Who inspires you?
Anyone that makes a living doing what they love. Anyone, like. A couple of years ago, I'd have key people that were my inspiration, but nowadays I kind of look at everyone, and if you work hard and you love what you do, that's all I kind of look at, to be honest.
Sure. And for your lyrics, a final question: what primarily inspires your lyrics? Where do you get your inspiration from in terms of the words you write?
Stories, things that happen to me.
Yeah. Cool. Well, Ed, thanks so much for chatting. I have one more question for you. You've come really far. You started gigging when you were 16, and you've conquered, the UK. You're doing really well in the US. You've got stuff coming up with Taylor Swift, and you sold out the Pabst Theater after being at a smaller theater. So, what advice do you have for bands who are aspiring to try to kind of follow in your footsteps in a way to try to make a career like you've done, on your own, initially on your own?
Never have a plan B. Okay. Never have a plan B. Write as many songs as possible, do as many gigs as possible, and be nice to everyone. And one day, it will work. I mean, regardless of, I have friends that will openly admit that they can't write songs or, you know, perform, but if they work hard enough, they got there, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, it does. Okay. Well, words to live by. So, Ed, thank you very much. Appreciate it. So again, Ed Sheeran's playing the Pabst Theater September 11th tonight. Sold out show, but you can get his album on iTunes or Amazon or wherever you want to get it.
Best Buy and Target, all of that.
Yeah, and you'll have to come back to Milwaukee again and please the people who didn't get in.
Yeah, I think I'll be back in January. I think.
Great.
If not, I'll be back in March.
All right. Well, we'll see you next year.
Nice one.
All right. Thanks a lot.